a halacha in Shulchan Aruch that you're not allowed to make use of a kohen. And it took me 2 years to chop this, but my wife once asked me to take the garbage. And I said to her, and I will tell you the very words of the conversation, I said to my wife, how does it look for me, a kohen, to take the garbage? And my wife said, how does it look for you, a kohen, to be single? So I took the garbage, and then I asked no, it was not amusing at all. As a matter of fact, my wife was in the kitchen, I once was preparing my daily Gemara shir, and I came into the kitchen and I said to her, you have no idea how difficult it is to prepare a Gemara shir. You don't learn Gemara, women don't learn Gemara. I gave her a good drasha. She was in the kitchen and she ignored me as usual. And in the middle of my drasha, the lights went out in the house. There was a blackout. And I went out to the hallway and I'm fiddling with the buttons and nothing happened. And vayhi choshech, and after 5 minutes she got impatient. She walks out and she takes a look. There's a button there. It wasn't there 10 seconds earlier. And she flips this button and all the lights go on. Now that for a man, that's hard. I mean, that's really hard, the lights. And then, I'm just standing there and she turns to me, she says, do you need help preparing your shir, Rabbi Kaplan? And she walked off into the sunset. And I'm just there thinking, oh yeah, that was the best I could do. But I learned then, some excuses, we're good at making excuses, what could be better than I'm a Kohen. And sometimes the excuses are blown away. And I think that's important for parents to know there are no excuses, that it is extremely important for parents to know that it's going to take time, an investment of energy. There are no books are great books, wonderful books, terrific books, but the books should be one page. And not only it should be one page, there should be one sentence. And the sentence should say, put time into your kids. And as was mentioned, build up that relationship. And it has to be that effort of the hishtadlus on our part, and it has to be the effort of tefillah. Dovid says, Anochi tolas v'lo ish. Just as a worm, Klal Yisrael is compared to a worm, the Medrash says, and just as a worm, Ein kocho elo befiv, the koch of Klal Yisrael is in our mouth. Every single tefillah, just like a worm with a soft mouth, eating away the hard base of a tree, obviously something's happening with each bite. It's a micro particle, but something's happening because eventually the tree rots and it falls, and the worm is getting a piece of the tree. And when Dovid says Klal Yisrael is compared to a worm, that means that every single tefillah that a person says has an effect. It may be a small effect, a big effect, but there's going to be a cumulative effect. As Rabbi Klein said, there's going to be an effect of the tefillah, and that's what parents have to resort to. It has to be a responsible hishtadlus, and it has to be a tremendous amount of tefillah.